Thank you, boys.
I'm looking around, I'm like, dude, a freaking 6 set. I'm in Club Random, and I'm looking around, I'm like, dude, a freaking 6 set.
Boy, I love eating meat, and no vegan's ever going to change my mind. Sorry, my mind. Sorry.
We need some humor. Aggressive humor.
I want to be ninja.
Mick Jagger. David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie. David Bowie.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
You dance!
I hope that you realize that I love to suck eggs from my head down to my legs, from my head down to my legs.
Bustin' makes me feel good, feel good.
May the hair on his toes never fall.
I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I like to laugh. I like having fun to meet people who laugh.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Hi, welcome to the show, everyone. I am your guest host. My name is Natasha Leggero, and let's welcome Doug.
Good morning. Wait.
And how about Vic Berger?
What's up, everybody?
And how about Matt, everybody?
Hello. Thank
and someone I'm really excited about, our very special guest today, the one, the only, one of the most hilarious comedians you will ever meet, Miss Tig Notaro.
Hi.
Tig, how are you?
I'm good. Did I live up to the funniest person they could ever meet?
Well, you are like the best comedian, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, don't you think?
I do. I think I might be the best.
I mean,
is that my medal? Do I win that?
Well, I actually I thought this would be like a lady takeover because this podcast does have a lot of male energy, and I was going to teach everyone how to make mint tea a very special way. But I did forget to fill up the hot water, so hopefully they'll bring that in here.
I am woman, hear me
we can get that for you. Alicia,
Thank
can
you.
you come grab this teapot and fill it with hot water?
This place is crawling with assistance, so I'm glad that someone can help.
Person, woman.
So Tig,
Yes.
you were a huge influence on me.
In what way?
Well, you would take me on the road to open for you, and I felt like it really helped me be more funny and, open up my mind of what I thought comedy could be. You were always kind of like all over the stage, all over the audience. You would like you'd like open curtains and, find new, it was just like you had just such a, I don't know. You know that about yourself?
I do know that about myself, but why would you have needed help? I feel like you're one of the funniest people out there. What do you mean? Like, okay, my wife, Stephanie, I think she is the funniest person. She thinks you're the funniest person alive.
And I think you're the funniest person alive.
So maybe we should have a threesome?
A threedom, it's
No,
called.
thruple.
A thruple.
A thruple. We're looking for a third person.
Well, I'm looking to get out of my marriage, so this might work. No, that's just a joke. But I will say the pandemic was very rough for me.
Why? I mean, obviously it was a rough time.
It was just like the things that I saw my husband do.
Like what?
Like I remember once I walked in the bedroom and he had a big metal bowl in his lap and he was eating popcorn with a ladle. and it was scraped the bottom of the ladle, and he said it was because it got all of the seasoning in one bite. And anyway, that's all I
Was
can
he
think
being
of
funny,
now.
knowing you were going to be walking in?
No. It was not those days of the pandemic.
And so, what was your response to that?
I think I shuddered
Uh-huh.
and made him stop. And
did you have a laugh about it, or were
no,
you? No,
it's past that.
Okay. Here's my question for you.
Sorry, my thing fell out.
What do
I
you
knew
mean?
this was gonna happen.
I'm surprised anything fell apart on this set.
Hold on, sorry. My ears are really small. And
so is your face. You have a small face.
well, they used to tell me, yeah, you apparently need to have a really large forehead to make it as an A-list movie star.
Really?
But really small tits. So, no, I'm just kidding. You gotta have big tits too.
It's like I got half of it.
Who has a big forehead that's a big star?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Huge forehead. It's really
Small tits.
That's one.
Yeah.
Tim has a pretty big forehead.
Oh no.
That's okay.
No, in a good way. I'm saying he could be an A-lister.
Wait, he
Wait,
could
so
be.
you
What?
mean you just
He
have
isn't?
to you just have to comb your hair back is what you got to do.
You have to have a wide forehead and like a high proportion. Yeah.
What about mine?
Thank you.
Natasha, what if I go up like that?
You have potential. I like it, but you are a little short, but it should still work.
How about me? I'm
a little
balding
short.
Really bad here.
Balding doesn't count, Vic. Sorry about that.
And also, Natasha doesn't decide who becomes A-list
Yeah. Why?
So that's a Paul Giamatti.
casually on YouTube. Well, I wanted to ask you with
Yes.
arguing with your husband.
Yes.
Moshe, who I know. Stephanie and I were out to dinner with some friends last night, and they were talking about when you argue, you need to mirror back. Are you familiar with this?
No.
Okay. If you and I are arguing, and you're like, I can't. Oh, okay. I'm Moshe, and you're like, I can't stand when you eat popcorn with a ladle. My job would be to say, okay, what I'm hearing is
Oh my
you
God.
don't like when I eat popcorn with a ladle. Is that true? And so that there's no confusing words, and you see people do it on, like you'll see, what's her name? Rachel Maddow does that on, when she interviews people, she'll be like, okay, so what I'm hearing is you think Donald Trump, is that correct? And then so Stephanie and I, when we got home last night, we were talking about actually interacting in this way. And I said, do you think we could pull that off? If we were actually in an argument and one of us said, what I'm hearing is that you don't like when I, and she was like, we would both be so sarcastic about it.
It's very condescending.
Yeah, it's like you didn't hear what I said. Like,
Yeah, but there is a place, I think, when you get in arguments where after you've been like, look, I'm sorry. You know what, that kind of break in it?
You're better than this.
Where you can say, I hear that you don't want me to do that. But in the height of an argument,
It feels like it would be
insane.
Yeah.
I want to hear an authentic delivery of that is not sarcastic. Because Stephanie and I were laughing so hard, imagining ourselves, and it's not like we fight a lot, but if we were to launch into that.
I wonder if it would work when you're fighting with your kid.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It all depends on your personality. I feel like I always am sarcastic, and I always think I'm sounding nicer than I am.
Are you being sarcastic right now?
Like I'll be like, "That's what I said," and Moshe's like, "That is. If you really think that's what you said, there's something wrong with
That's a
you."
good question.
How long have you and Moshe been together?
It's been about 10 years.
Okay, yeah. We're on 11.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow. Was that the YouTube listeners?
We'll be right back.
Well, listen, we do have some callers waiting. Are you down to take some callers? First, let's talk about you for a second, Tig. You're on the last run of a tour. Can you tell our listeners where they can come see you live? One of the best live shows I've ever seen.
I do. I have 3 shows left on my Hello Again tour.
Okay.
And I am going to be in Peekskill, New York, March maybe 8th.
Hello.
And then Waterville, Maine.
Hello.
March 10th or I don't know.
Is there a website?
TigNotaro.com.
Okay. And then people who live in LA can see you monthly. Is that right?
Yes, at Largo and Dynasty Typewriter. I'm working out new material that I'm very excited to be doing right now.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll be on one of those shows one day if Tig asks me.
Didn't I? I asked you to the other day, and you're like, I'm in Sacramento.
Oh, yeah, that was rough. Sacramento, I don't recommend. Maybe that should be the city of the day, because I got some questions. A lot of stray cats.
Wait, what's wrong with Sacramento? Oh, stray cats?
I don't know. The area I was staying in, there was just cats everywhere. Like, I would go out to the car, there'd be 4 cats on the car.
See, as a cat lover, that would be
heavenly.
Maybe I told you to bring some home to me when you said you couldn't do my show. Did you drive up?
Well, no, we actually flew up and then rented a car, and then we hated it there so much we drove back at 11 p.m. with 2 kids, the nanny, me and Ricky,
That
all
late at
shoved
night?
into a car in the rain. It was very dangerous. And every time we just kept passing signs that said, please don't travel for 3 days on the 5. This was Ricky's idea, but...
Wouldn't that be weird if those signs were permanent on that route with no explanation? Please don't travel for 3 days.
Well, I'm really excited for today's show because not only do we have Tig, we also have a world-renowned whistler coming to visit us in a few moments. I think there's only one famous whistler, and we got her here. Have you heard of her, Tig?
I have.
Okay. Are you a fan? Are you?
Yeah. I have all of her albums. No, I heard about her and I thought it was fascinating. And so I didn't connect it fully until I had that awkward exchange with her. And then I was like, I've heard of you.
Can you whistle?
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't whistle in any type?
That's not whistling.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's going to have to be technically, I'd say it's a whistle.
My kid always asked me to teach her how to whistle. I don't freaking know.
If your child was whistling, going, would you be like, that's not whistling?
No. I always tell her everything she does is great.
You know how I can whistle?
How?
And in fact, if we can send a PA out into the yard here and get an acorn, I can use an acorn, the top of an acorn to whistle. My mother taught me to do that, you know, if I got lost in the backwoods of Mississippi.
Really? Wait, that's amazing.
I can whistle with an acorn.
She taught you that?
Yeah.
See, I have fond memories of your mother. I never met her, but I did read your book.
Yeah.
And you talk about her in your book.
Yes.
And
it's called I'm Just a Person. It's available now. It's a New York Times bestseller. Go on.
That's amazing. I love that book.
Thanks.
Wait, your mom was kind of glamorous, right? Am I seeing this right?
Glamorous and also rebellious because she was raised kind of in a proper setting, but she, you know, really rebelled against it. And one of my favorite stories was meeting my father's family, who were like farmer types in central Mississippi, and when they were toasting and celebrating their engagement or marriage, she stood up in tears and threw her wine glass across the room and smashed it against the wall. And that's what his family still, they're like, I mean...
Was she drunk or that was just her vibe?
Oh, I'm sure she had both. I'm sure she had had drinks, but also during the day, without a drink, she was, you know, in the book I talk about how she was taking my friend home after playing and asked if we wanted to ride home on the hood of the car.
What?
Not at like 30 miles an hour, but like, you know, maybe 15. And we just held on to the hood and we were...
See, now I'm starting to think of when I would open for you and all of this out-of-the-box thinking that you would do on stage. Like, you have this bit where you, like, the microphone goes out into the audience and you can't find it. It's like all of this must have expanded your mind in some way as a child.
Oh, my mother was my first...
Huge inspiration?
Yes, first influence.
That is so cool because I have noticed that my daughter doesn't really pay attention very well in school and she's really trying to do things her own way and it always causes me stress. But then when I think about it, I'm like, well, that is better than someone who's just playing by the rules.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Natasha.
Yes, honey.
Can I show you my whistle?
Sure.
I can whistle while I smile. And Molly said it's called a palate whistle.
Wait, is that real or do you have something underneath? Will you
I
put up
swear
your
to God,
hand?
watch.
Do you have an acorn in your
Name
mouth?
a song. I'll whistle it.
How about God Bless America, since it's a patriotic shit? It's a little off key, but...
Well, whatever. I'm not good at it, but I can do it. I can whistle 3 different ways. I can go like this, and I can do it on my nose, too. Yeah?
Comedy in 3s. You got us on that 3rd one, Doug.
What do you have here, Vic? This is terrifying. This is.
Can you make him whistle?
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, ready?
He also does his own thing in school.
Great. Our studio is now haunted with.
People are so afraid of puppets and wood paneling. Whenever there's any of them, everyone's like, oh, it's haunted.
I love wood paneling. Who doesn't like wood paneling?
Well, I had a house with wood paneling once, and everyone would come into the room and be like, this is haunted. Maybe the house was haunted, though. I don't know.
They don't like Scandinavian style?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, wood paneling is like 70s kind of thing, right? It just like took over here and then in the 80s was done, right?
I don't know. Some people still have it. It's kind of making a comeback.
Oh, okay. I've seen people paint over it. I know, this is really, we're watching paint.
Why don't we get into the city of the day?
I want to
Wait,
get
we didn't
into
take a zoomer yet.
Zoom.
Oh, you want
I
to
went
talk
to
to a
an
Zoomer
actual
first?
show outside once, and between delivery, everyone could hear crickets. It was an outdoor show.
Oh my God.
Remember at the meltdown, there was an actual cricket in that basement? Remember that? Did you ever the meltdown show in that at that basement place?
At the comic book store?
Yeah.
Echoes real loud.
Wow.
I don't remember.
Those were good days. All right.
I guess you guys did better than me because the crickets thing.
I only heard
You're like, I don't
raucous
remember any crickets.
applause. All right, well, listen, we have a Zoom caller waiting, so let's take them, see what they have to say. Maybe they'd like to talk to Tig. Maybe they have something else they want to talk about.
Maybe it's the wrong number.
Maybe it's the wrong number.
Maybe they're in the shower like Roger Angus. Roger, what's
All
going
right,
on?
so how do we
off
take
of
a
you.
Zoom call?
He'll come.
Can you hear me, or is this my shower too loud?
What? Oh, wow, this is a lot.
Tim from a few years ago.
We can't hear you
We
that
can
great.
kind of hear you.
I'll take this one.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Roger.
Roger,
Thanks,
do you know Tig Notaro?
I'm a big fan, Tig. I really enjoyed you on the morning show.
Thank
I
you.
thought you were excellent conciliary.
Thank you.
I was curious on that. When you do the Apple TV show, are those Apple headphones? Did they give those to you? Do you get like a MacBook when you do a show? Do you get AirPods? Yeah, they just hand them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that why you called?
That's the
Phil?
question.
What's his name?
Yeah, I had a lot of questions. Yeah, a lot of Apple-related things.
What's your go-to shampoo?
Don't mind me.
What's your
I
shampoo?
can- Yeah, thank you.
This is Roger. To answer your
Apple.
question.
Roger, what's
Am
your
I supposed to be looking
whatever.
at him or this
Can't hear him.
camera? I
Doesn't
guess
matter.
nothing matters.
Nothing
right?
matters.
Nothing matters.
Nothing
So,
matters.
Roger, darling, why did you call?
Well, I'm watching the show. Technically, you called me. I'm just in the shower.
Okay, well, I
Hey,
think
what the hell? Who put that up?
Classic Raj, right? That's our Roger.
no, I do appreciate your gag. It's a good one, and
You're a cute guy, Roger.
He's so good looking. Oh my gosh, you should see him.
Wow. I want to feel this guy's muscles.
All right. Well,
all right, Roger. Well,
Wait,
thanks
where
for
does he
calling.
live?
Oh yeah, where do you
This
live?
isn't the city of the day. Just
Hamilton, Ontario, just outside Toronto. So,
Oh, I love it out there.
yeah, I've been looking for Tim when I go into work during the day, but no sign of him.
Tim usually is in a stretch limo, doesn't really talk to people.
Yeah,
So.
I don't want.
Thank
I don't
you,
want
Tim.
I've heard of
but yeah, Hamilton, which is the home of Martin Short and Eugene Levy.
Wow.
Marty, as his friends call him.
I've heard of Canada Dry, but not Canada Wet. Now get out of here.
That's
All right,
trying to
well, listen,
make a joke,
Roger,
Natasha.
we
Jeez.
love you, but we must move on. We've got a very pressing schedule. All right, great. He's gone. I appreciate the sight gag. And you know what? The fact that he was Canadian made me feel safe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, let's move on to the city of the day.
The city of the day. City of the day. Ain't much more to say. Let's celebrate the city of the day.
Oh, she needs to read that.
Do you have a designer? Do you have a designer dog that you take everywhere? Do you shudder when your servant is absent and you simply must retrieve your angel's waste? It would be embarrassing to be seen using a commoner's plastic bag. Well, thank heavens, because now there's BM bags from Gucci. Each single-use luxury bag is made from beige and ebony supreme canvas with brown Italian leather trim. Their signature GG logo with green and red stripes are emblazoned on the side, while the interior is crafted using Egyptian cotton linen. With Gucci BM bags, you'll be longing for your furry little treasure to drop a steaming plantain pile so you can turn some heads. So bring your beloved to Rodeo Drive or the Red Carp in exquisite style with Gucci BM bags. 50-count bags are available for $106,600, and of course, they are never on sale. Obtain your new obsession today, only at Gucci stores. Now, let me hear the jingle, Douglas.
I want the best for my doggy because she's my fucking angel. And when she takes a shit, I will use the Gucci BM bag. The Gucci BM.
Kind of has like a wave kind of vibe to it. Love it.
People were complaining that my jingles are sounding the same.
Very Echo and the Bunnymen.
That's amazing.
I was channeling Sonic Youth on that one, I
Ooh,
think.
like
but-
that.
Good mix too.
It was actually felt a little too tonally good to be Sonic Youth.
Oh, well.
Sorry, is this live? All right. I love Sonic Youth. I
There's
do.
there's weird noises and sound effects in my headphones.
Oh, well.
That's just in yours, actually.
I don't know. That's coming from the Zoomers, I think.
Anthony is our city of the day. Can you unmute Anthony? Anthony, can you hear us? Can you unmute, please? You have to unmute your Zoom.
Oh, Anthony.
Anthony?
Got it?
He has to stand up and get to
Oh,
his
stand up and wave your
computer.
hands?
There he goes. Anthony?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Hey, Anthony.
Wait, do I Oh.
Hi, Anthony.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we can.
It's Sir Anthony, everybody. What's up,
Hello,
Sir A?
Natasha.
Hi, I'm here with Tig Notaro and, of course, the crew.
All right. I appreciate y'all letting me on here today.
Yep. What city are you from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Heard of it.
Down here in the country, you know, but we have fun and a lot of music and a lot of different stuff. So it makes it really interesting in the town. You know?
Cool.
But, Natasha, do you think he plays music?
I would venture to guess. Tig, did you have a question for Anthony?
Yes. Are you Keith Urban?
No. I've always kind of had this style all my life, I guess, and I hear it a lot. But I do like Keith's stuff. But you know, I'm just rock and roll.
Do you
old
like
school.
Do you like Sonic Youth?
I like it all.
Do you like Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, I do like her.
Okay,
I love
Anthony,
her movies.
how would you describe your music?
I'm more on the pop side. I've got a couple of country songs that I've written, some that's gotten cut, but my personal style is more pop rock, I guess. Just fun. It's stuff I enjoy and just stuff I fool around with. So
Can you whistle?
I can't whistle while I work.
Okay.
I can't. Well, I really can't. I ain't that as good as they are. So.
All right, Anthony. Well, you're.
Can you sing something for us?
Well, we're going to see his new video.
Oh.
That's correct.
Oh.
Vic,
This
what's
is-
going
this
on?
is a setup.
Yeah,
This
Sir
is a
Anthony and I,
setup.
we're here to premiere our new music video
Oh, okay. That's
at the
starting to
break
make sense.
time. So we'll be, and there might be a special at the end of the show featuring Mr. Anthony. So we'll see.
Okay, well, I've been to Nashville. I love it. My only problem with Nashville, they're tearing down a lot of the beautiful buildings and building ugly
Yeah, when I first got here, there was none of that there. Now everywhere you look, there's a crane in the sky, and the whole landscape's changing. But still a lot of music. So
When you got there from where? Where'd you come from?
come from Birmingham, Alabama. I call it Lower LA.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Lower Alabama.
Yeah. I heard that.
All right, well, we're really looking forward to this premiere of your music video, and I'm going to let you go for now.
I appreciate you. Nice talking to you.
Enjoy yourself in Nashville. That's what they call it. The locals, Nashville.
Nashville?
Nashville. Louisville, Nashville.
Nashville.
Asheville.
All right, well, good luck out there.
Take care,
Thank you.
All right.
Natasha,
He seemed like a really big fan of mine. What?
You said that they took down the buildings, you say? What about the statues? Your favorite statues? Are they
Oh,
coming?
come on, Dougie. I don't like those statues either.
Why are you so up on buildings in Nashville?
Well, I find that every city I go to, there's just cranes, and it's kind of a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I am what you would call a Luddite.
Yeah.
But I would like to be more into the tech of it all.
What's your favorite building?
My favorite building?
Yeah, if you had to pick.
I don't know if I have a favorite building.
Off top.
Oh, I do.
Off top.
In Nashville?
Just anywhere, yeah. Worldwide.
I don't think I don't really have a favorite building. I guess my house would be my favorite building.
What about the Sears Tower?
Never been.
Beverly Center. Mine's for sure.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the Beverly Center.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to make this little, I wanted to talk to you, Tig, because the girl who's coming up, our whistler, she has a few listening instructions that she wants us to be mindful of before she whistles. Okay. So she says mood lighting is a must. Now, I actually brought something. This is a little trick I learned from Keith Richards, which is when you're traveling.
How is Keith?
He's doing great. I think, well, Mick Jagger just had a newborn, so he's excited to be an uncle.
Right.
But
who, Mick?
No, Keith is like, they call him Uncle Keith.
Munkle.
So I try to travel with these types of scarves that you can kind of put over the Hilton Garden Inn lamps and then kind of create some mood lighting. Are we going to create mood lighting in here?
Wait, while the lamp is on?
I do that. Is that not what I saw Keith Richards did it.
It can start a fire.
Oh, really? He's on drugs, so probably I shouldn't have taken.
He quit smoking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a second. I think we are able to control the lighting, but this is a pretty cool. Where would you put that scarf? Why don't you just?
This is what I do when I travel. I put it on the lamp right next to me, and then it kind of creates some mood lighting from the fluorescent lighting.
Oh, like in the hotel room.
Yeah, in the hotel room.
Oh.
Yeah, we can recreate that. Wes, can
Don't
you
do
turn
that
it into
while you
mood lighting?
sleep.
Really?
Or when you leave.
Oh, there you
no,
go. Look.
Because
Oh,
the light can.
Maybe
I did
too
not
moody.
know that.
Catch it on
Maybe too
fire.
moody.
All right, well,
Natasha,
this is just a tip. We don't have to do this
Do you ever?
now.
Why don't you wear them like Keith around your neck?
Oh.
I do sometimes. Right now, I'm mic'd up, Doug.
Or put it over your head.
All right. This keeps.
Wear it like a babushka.
All right. So, okay, so we said, all right, so we need to have this whistling won't be able to really hear it if we have bad lighting. We must be splayed on a chaise lounge with eyes closed. We don't have a chaise lounge here, but we'll keep that in our minds. Light chit-chat between friends or lovers is encouraged.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing that.
We can talk during her performance?
Well, I'm assuming whistling is like background music a little bit. I don't know. Silk or velvet should be worn. Tig, are you wearing any silk or velvet? You can maybe hold my scarf if you want.
Can't I just wear this big bear cub jacket?
I think that's going to work just great.
Am I on camera?
She's saying clinking of glasses makes great additional percussion. Now, I wanted to show, because I thought this was going to be a lady takeover, I wanted to show everyone how to make fresh mint tea. I know this is probably not the crowd, but I just figured, why not? You might not know this, Tig. Hot water, you just put all the mint you have in there, and then the secret ingredient, rose water, little capful. I learned this. I don't know how I learned this, but it works.
And
Put that in there.
And then a little bit of Ozempic.
And then just
a dash.
0.5 milligrams of Wagovir or Ozempic, whatever you have. And we're just going to let that sit. And when she comes on, we'll pour ourselves
Isn't
some
it
tea.
weird how Ozempic is so popular right now with some people, but then the other portion of people happen to simultaneously be sticking to a diet and workout regimen for the first time in their lives?
For those of you that don't know, who might be in some cities that aren't LA, every actor, when you start noticing they're dropping pounds, it's because they are on
a diet.
Diabetes drugs.
Well, there's that. There's people that are doing that, but then there are the other people that have, just around the time that Ozempic has gotten popular, really stuck to their diet and workout regimen. So,
which do you think is better, Tig?
Well, I don't think those people are really dieting and working out.
Oh, I see what she's saying.
I think they are also on Ozempic.
Oh, you think people are lying?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Right, like when Julia Louis-Dreyfus said that her secret to her skin looking young was Dove soap.
Oh.
I just read
I'll have
that.
to try that.
Or I asked another girl and she was like, oh, my secret is avocados. People lie. Right? We should just tell everyone what we're getting done. All right.
Okay, so you put mint in there.
I put mint.
When is it ready?
Put some rose water. It should be ready very soon. Maybe we should. Do we have any glasses?
Has that ever been cleaned? That
well, listen.
That trophy.
It's cleaned every day. It's just. It actually has my initials on it. It has a little L there. But it should be polished. But here's the thing: you can't really ask people to polish your silverware anymore. It's toxic. It's weird. I don't want to polish it myself.
It's toxic to polish.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but in the old days, that was like someone's job all day. They would sit in a room in your house and polish the silver. But we don't really do that.
If you had silver and someone to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, we will try the tea. Maybe we'll try it. I think it should steep a little bit longer. So what do you guys think? Do we have to take another caller or can we bring out Molly? I'm really excited to hear this whistling.
You're the boss today.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I am so excited. We're going to get our mood right. Is she ready?
She needs to. Yes, she's on standby.
Okay,
She'll need to
so-
enter first, but yes.
Ladies
why don't
and
we
gentlemen.
why don't we get some mugs in here for that tea?
Yes.
And do I
Do you want the
do
tea?
I
Yeah,
go
come on in,
quiet
Molly.
now?
No, Tig, you don't have to go
Do you want the
Hold on
tea?
one second. Hold on one second. We're getting some tea, Molly.
Right, because I'm a TV and film star.
You are.
You can't.
You're always on stuff.
You can't quiet me.
All right, so this is for Molly's. Actually, maybe we'll pour Tig a little bit right now because
out of the trophy,
we want some clinking happening. All right, we'll see. It really didn't. This might be a little watery. Tig,
When do
but
we
we'll
tell
just give you a
people
little
to
bit
listen
now.
to my podcast, Handsome?
This is a great time to do it. Tig's new podcast. As soon as it launched, it was on the #1 or top 10 of Apple, and it's called Handsome. It's starring you, Fortune Feimster,
and Mae Martin.
And
it's basically us looking for boyfriends.
All right. Well, I love it.
Hey, Natasha, will you pour a little bit into the cup?
Yeah, but
I
I
have a
feel-
sound effect queued
Oh, yeah,
up. I
okay.
wanted to.
It's really not ready yet, but
Okay.
This is Tim, right? I don't have my glasses on.
that's not Tim.
That is Tim.
It
That
Oh, it is?
It's from that painting right behind you.
It's the most unfortunate mug
Well,
we
I mean,
have.
sort of from the. It's a photo.
A mug of his mug?
It's the worst picture of him ever taken, and they made a photo of it.
All right, well, listen, without further ado, can we get our lighting right here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to bring to you world-renowned whistler, Miss Molly Lewis.
There she is.
Hi, Molly.
Hi.
I thought you were going to just come in and do your performance,
Oh,
but we can
I
chat
will.
first if you want.
I can, whatever you want. I can whistle now.
Tig wanted to show you her whistle.
I hear you have all my albums.
I don't have it. I heard about it.
Oh, no.
But now that I've met you, I'm going to get one.
Oh, great.
And have we gotten an acorn yet?
I actually looked for one outside.
Did you?
I couldn't see any.
Do you know about using an acorn to whistle?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You kind of make a little.
Yeah, little V.
Yeah.
And it has it helped you find your way out of the backwoods of Mississippi?
Not yet, but it's good to know about.
Molly, when did you first start whistling?
Molly's mic is not on.
Yeah, it
Hold
doesn't
on,
sound like
something's
it's
I
going on.
hear her.
Do you?
One
Can
Mississippi,
you turn the
two
lav on
Mississippi.
just to chat, and then we'll sort out.
What is that?
I think something happened with the pedal. Sorry.
A what?
It's back now.
What?
You give us a quick check.
There's a
I heard
banjo.
you the first time. I just wanted to hear it again.
Can you hear me?
The pounding.
Luke, are we good?
Wow.
Sorry about that.
The pounding.
Okay, Miss Molly. When did you first start whistling?
I think I was 4. I was
Okay.
a young child, but yeah.
And was it a way you would get attention from your parents, or what was your impulse? Your inspiration?
I can't really remember.
Sexy woman walked by.
Exactly. Hailing cabs. Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
I do remember like being young with my dad, and my parents were married, and him whistling really loudly at like women biking by on their 10 speeds, like while he was washing the car.
On 10 speeds.
Interesting.
So a lot of women on 10 speeds going past
Like it
your
was like
house.
a subdivision, you know, like. So I just thought that's what men did to women.
I can whistle on a guitar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
can.
there's one here.
Yeah. I can do it.
Well, you mean like in the?
You could whistle on a guitar.
I can whistle on a guitar.
Do you want to show us?
Well, we're
Tay?
gonna have to see that. I'm sorry.
Can I use an electric?
Oh,
Okay, I guess I'll use.
maybe after Molly.
Do you mind if I take the capo off?
Wow, she knows the lingo and everything.
We all can grow and we all can learn.
I'm sorry. This is your moment.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
That's pretty good, Tig. Do you know how to play, or you just know how to do
do.
that? Do you really?
I do.
Is this another Mississippi thing you learned?
Yeah, to find my way into the backwoods. Anyway,
All right.
it's your,
Well,
it's your time.
I like Tig with the guitar, but Molly, let's hear this
Okay.
whistling we're so excited about.
All right. Well.
Okay, well, now we gotta get
Get
the
the
lighting
mood
back
lighting
now.
back, please,
yeah.
Wes.
Why
Thank
would you disagree with that?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Do I have reverb on this puppy? Oh yeah.
I loved it. I mean, that was really something.
Thank you.
Do you love whistling?
I do.
That's funny if it just becomes a chore now. She's like, okay.
It's my job, you know, another day at the office hours.
And do you make your income off whistling?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
I mean, thank you. I mean, you know, I can't buy a house or anything.
Nobody can buy a house.
Yeah.
You know, unless they did it like 10 years ago or whatever.
So that's, yeah.
It just means you're young.
Yeah, I'm able to survive off whistling.
You're able to get food and shelter.
Yeah.
From whistling.
Yeah.
Well, it was really it really was transporting, I felt like.
Thank you.
I kind of felt like it was like the Ed Sullivan Show or something, like an old-timey, like, it feels very, you know, in a world where we're inundated with technology. I really appreciated that simple. And do you make your own melodies?
Yeah. Yeah. So that song I wrote with a. Sorry, which mic?
I think you can
It
lose
doesn't
the.
matter.
Okay. I'll lose that mic.
It was a
Is that
little
better?
noisy, so we swapped it out.
Okay. Yeah, that song I wrote with a Brazilian guitar maestro named Roger. Roger.
Hey, Roger.
But yeah, it's the album's all original piece. Actually, there's a couple covers, but.
And what are the covers?
The covers are The Crying Game.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, and Welcome to the Jungle. And Por que te vas, the Jeanette song. Yeah, it's.
And what's the name of the album and how do we get it?
Well, the album's called On the Lips, and it's out next week, February 16th.
This will be your first album?
This is my first LP. It's I've done 2 EPs.
Okay.
But I guess an LP is a few more songs.
And did you put it out independently, or
No,
you were with a label?
I have a record label.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Jaguar.
Oh wait, I'm with that. They're out of. Well, I'm not with them. I'm with Secretly Canadian.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, out of Bloomington, Indiana. Yeah.
Cool.
Family.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bloomington's a cool. Speaking of city of the day, now that's a cool city. Small city, but a cool city.
And also was where they filmed Breaking Away, one of my favorite movies from the 70s.
I did not know that's where they filmed it.
With the Cutters.
Yeah, the Cutters. Awesome film. Check it out.
Molly, like a singer might lose their voice. Do you ever like lose your lips?
Gosh.
Is that a thing that can happen?
I fear that, you know, because I've heard trumpet players can lose their lip.
Yeah, you can.
I used to play trumpet. I never lost my lip.
No,
Isn't it called something like their umbrage? Or I'm saying that wrong, but it's like a it's like the way that you're like Chet Baker got into I think he got into like a bar fight and then his messed up and
really
he had to
scared
rebuild
of bar
it.
fights.
Don't get into a fight.
Like my worst nightmare. So, yeah.
You seem like you could get caught up in the middle of several of those.
Yeah.
That's your vibe.
Yeah. I have to be careful of that. But no, I can't whistle if I'm drunk. I can't like drink and whistle. But besides that, it's just breathing. So if I can breathe, then I can whistle.
It almost felt like you were lip sync, or because you.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
We don't believe
it was
you.
it was Doug.
Well, you could get away with, if you did blow out your lips, you could just lip sync and no one would know.
It's true.
Because it's not like words where you can tell when they're like slightly off or something.
We're not saying you're replaceable.
Well, we're not saying
Yeah.
you are. But
There's no one who can replace her. No one else knows how to do this.
No one else could lip sync that.
Did you transfer like from another instrument or singing, or how did you learn melody?
I grew up playing piano, but I wasn't. I don't know. I think I always loved whistling because it was something I could access, and I kind of. Yeah,
I'm realizing that's where I heard of you is through, I think, Ben or at the label.
Yeah.
I think they
Okay.
because I'm like, how do I know who you are? And I think it was from
It's not from Top 40 Radio, but
which I'm very tuned into.
Is there a chance you could make the charts?
Yeah.
Yes.
You never know. You never know.
After today's appearance?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is gonna.
Everyone out there, please get Molly's album February 16th on the lips. Do people buy? I bet you there's a cool record of this, right?
There is. Yeah.
Shit, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could download it if you
You
must.
could download it if you must, or you could buy this physical vinyl.
You can buy it on iTunes at Amazon.com. Sure smells good.
Oh, I love that website. All right. Well, listen. Do we have any calls? Anyone want to talk to these amazing women or?
Yeah, let's see who's
Wait, where are you
someone's
from?
another person grooming
but
here in
I
some
grew up
fashion.
in LA, so I don't.
Oh,
my
okay.
accent's missing.
Chelsea,
but my
you're
family's-
on there.
Oh yeah, we've been waiting for Chelsea to call in. Is she?
Okay, hi.
We can't
How's
see
it
you.
going?
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea.
Hi,
How's everyone
Chelsea.
doing? Hey, Tig. Hey, Natasha.
Hey, and Molly's here.
We have
Hey, Molly.
world-renowned
Hey.
whistler. You missed it.
Natasha, this is like when Joan Rivers filled in for Carson. Has anyone said that yet?
No one said that. We only had one guy call, and he was naked in the shower.
This
so-
is like when Caroline Ray filled in for Rosie.
Did that happen too? I'm not up on all of the
Well,
fill-in.
Caroline took over Rosie's spot.
Well, I inferred that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to get up on all my hosting fill-in stuff. But I just wanted to say congratulations. This is huge for everyone. And
thank you.
I'm getting. Yeah.
Do you work at a bakery or what's happening?
Yeah, I work at a bakery now. So one of the cool things is we're next door to a hair salon. So when you put the bread in the oven, you run over, get a little color done, and you're good to go. G2G.
Can I just say, none of that even stuck out to me.
Right. It was just like a wash of words.
I just was looking at your face and didn't even have a question about what was on your head or your cape. I was just like, wow, there's Chelsea.
Chelsea was going to co-guest host with me today, but then she forgot she had this really important appointment that couldn't be missed. But
right.
I have to say, Chelsea does have a lot of press coming up because she is, this weekend she's premiering at the Santa Barbara Film Festival, just premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival. Her new movie that she starred in, she wrote, she directed, first-time female director, premieres on Roku.
Wow.
Is it streaming now?
No.
Okay.
No, you're asking. It's not. March 8th, it's going to come out on Roku. It's actually pronounced Roku, but a lot of people don't know that yet. But we're going to work on that kind of branding with them as well.
That's so crazy. Chelsea, I'm going to be in Peekskill, New York on March 8th.
I love Peekskill.
Yeah. So that's wild. We both have stuff going on.
Yeah. And Peekskill is becoming kind of a comedy hub.
I know. That's why I'm going.
Love it. I'm trying to lean on something.
March 8th. And what are you doing different to your hair, Chelsea?
Well, I'm just maintaining, honey. I'm chasing the dragon, okay? My roots come in and I just chase after that dragon, grab its tail and let it whip me around a little bit. Okay? One day I'll go my natural bright white gray color and start taking the older roles that I really was born for. But you know, what's crazy in casting my movie, speaking of my movie, is that literally no one in Hollywood looks 50 or 60. Everyone looks 40. Like as people age, they just get enough done to just hover at 40 till they're in the casket.
Well, I'd like to say in your movie, I did age myself up.
That's right.
And I did play an older lady, even though, I'm eternally.
I wasn't in it.
Oh, Tig, I wish you were in it.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm sure you would have rejected me if I asked you.
No way.
Really?
Hey, Tig came on this podcast when I asked her.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen, let's be honest. And where's she going? Like Peekaboo, New York? Or what is it called?
Peekaboo, New York, the comedy hub.
Natasha had like a big bouffant, like gray hair. Would you be upset if people said you looked young in the movie?
Well, I will say a comedian came up to me the other day, a younger comedian, and she was like, "You've only been doing comedy for 25 years?" And I was like, how old do you think I am?
I'm just getting started.
Someone said to me, they go, "You're 45? I would have thought you were 39. I'm like, I don't know if that really needed saying. Like, 39.
Well, you know,
it really puts things in perspective.
I feel like we've all been doing comedy for probably around 20 years, and it's good.
Almost
We're ready.
30. Almost 30. Thank you.
We're ready for anything. I feel like
you know what we're ready for? A Golden Girls reboot.
That would be amazing.
Starring you three plus, or actually all four of you, maybe.
But we're too young. I mean, Estelle Getty was like 42 when she played the oldest one. So
exactly.
I'm almost 53.
Are you really?
Yeah. So I
Happy birthday.
I'm March 24th.
I'm March 26th.
I'm February 20th.
I'm March 26th.
I'm February 20th.
Oh,
I'm actually February 20th.
I'm March 8th, the day of all these exciting events.
Are you really?
Yeah. Are you going to invite me to your Peekaboo New York show or what?
Yes, Peekaboo.
Let's go.
Fuck you, Doug. I was like, watching party, and you're like, so we're set for New York.
So Chelsea, we're so excited to watch this on
Thank
Roku.
you.
I'm excited to be at the Santa Barbara Film Festival tomorrow to walk the red carpet for this movie. Chelsea, you're really in your power position
She's
and
in
your
peekaboo
power
right
place.
now.
I feel so powerful right now. This cameo is going to lock a lot of things together for me.
Is this a cameo?
Yeah. Jay Dilla turns 50 today. Okay.
Who
so
does?
we're in good company. Jay Dilla.
He's been dead for a while, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But happy birthday to him, though.
Well, listen, I'm really excited for all of us.
Natasha's trying to wrap it up.
No, I'm not. I love you.
No, listen, there's nothing that should happen more than wrapping this up. I'll probably be called back into my hair, but I'm just trying to find fun, interesting, colorful backgrounds for you. And then I'm going to scoot on out of here.
I'm pretending like you're just on someone's front porch. Who you don't know. And they're going to open the door eventually and wonder why this woman from the bakery is out front.
Well, Chelsea, hopefully next time you could maybe guest host this show.
I would love to. I mean, it seems like Tim is kind of slowly backing away from the podcast. So
if not quickly.
Yeah. It's good to see you both. And Tig, I love your the podcast that you're doing. What is it called? Handsome?
That is right.
Handsome. And then Chelsea, let's not forget about your podcast as well.
Let's not. Please don't. I did a taste test of Trader Joe's with Adam Scott.
Tell us the name of your podcast.
Called Chelsea Peretti. Give me a ring. Give me a ring.
All right. Well, listen,
All
Chelsea,
right.
I could talk to you all day, but
Hey, I plan to. I'm going to call you from the car as I drive to Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, hon. Bye, Tig.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Chelsea.
Molly.
Bye.
Molly.
Bye, Molly.
I can't believe Molly and I have the same birthday. Amazing.
I can't believe Doug's birthday is when I'm going to be in Peekaboo, New York.
What's the percentage that you believe in astrology, Tig?
0.
How about you, Molly?
It depends if it's good for me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My
Born
wife-
in LA, you have to have a little bit.
My wife is very into it.
Yeah, we had Moshe's dad is a scientist, and they went around the room on his birthday, and everyone wanted to know how much they each believe in astrology, and I went first, and I said 51%, and then everybody else said 0. So they all think I'm an idiot. I was just like trying to be open, you know,
Yeah.
like your wife.
Yeah, she's very
So.
open.
What's her sign?
I thought you were going to ask, what is her name? It is still Stephanie. I'm still married to the same person. Her sign, she's September 19th.
I don't know. I actually don't really believe in astrology, I guess. But I always feel kindred if someone has the same birthday as me.
I can't remember what her sign is, and I know she would be mortified because
could be a Libra. Is that September?
I don't think it's a Libra. Can somebody Google that? September 19th.
Now checking. September 19th sign. That's a Virgo.
Virgo.
Ooh, I hate when people are like, "Oh, Virgo."
I know. When I was in a relationship years ago, my ex would always blame my sign for our issues, and I would be like, "So, you're saying that if I would have been born a day earlier, it'd all be your fault?" Like, what are you talking about? Everything can't be because I'm an Aries. That can't be the answer to all of our issues.
Well, I will say, this is why I kind of believe in it. All of my friends are Aries and Pisces. So
I'm Aries.
Yep. Tig, you have that guitar sitting on your lap, and it is so tempting. I really want to hear you pick something. Can you play us out with something? A little something? I mean, it just looks
a little
so
jazz?
Natural on you. Maybe we could even have, maybe Molly could join in.
A jam?
Wait.
Pretty great. Feels very like Neil Young. All right, well listen, I want to thank Molly. I want to thank Tig.
No whistling?
I'm nervous.
Just try it. Or I'll do my outro.
Too. Oh.
Watching live, stick around. And if you're not on the Patreon, join us at patreon.com. And right now, Vic is going to premiere, the world premiere of his brand new Sir Anthony. Remember him from earlier? We want to see what this guy's all about, right? So there is a video if you stick around. Now, I am so sorry, but I do have to go. But I want to thank Tig. I want to thank Molly. I want to thank Matt, Vic Berger, Douggpound. These guys are so talented. I want to thank Tim for letting me step in. I want to thank our caller, Chelsea Peretti. I want to thank Roger, who inspired Molly's song. How cool is that song? I mean, come on. We are bringing you the best that entertainment has to offer. So, I actually have something I have to go do. So I love you all, and thank you.
We got a big second half coming up.
Big second half coming up.
And I have
Maybe
a game.
Chelsea will even call back.
I got a fun game we're gonna play.
Oh, and Doug has a fun game. I wanted to play the game.
Too much good stuff to get
Maybe
to it.
next time. All right, we love you. Bye-bye.
One feet cold now, and I live from day to day. Knowing I'll miss my chance with love back my way. I'm not looking for love, I'm not looking, love's not looking for me. I'm not looking for love, I'm not looking, love's not looking for me. I broke these chains around my heart that captured me. I'm not looking for love, I'm not looking, I'm not looking for love, not looking for me. I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking, love's not looking for me. I'm not looking for love, I'm not looking, love's not looking for me. I broke these chains around my heart that captured me. I'm not looking for love, I'm not looking for love, not looking for me. Love's not looking for me. Love's not looking for me. Love's not looking for me. Not looking. Love's not looking for me.
What's up, everybody? It's Sir Anthony. Wanted everyone to know I had some new merchandise. We had t-shirts, we have armbands, we have koozies. It says Sir Anthony on one side, peace out, see me on the other. Sir Anthony on the bottom. And we have stickers. We also have a Sir Anthony See Ya bundle that comes with a shirt, 2 koozies, 4 armbands, 6 stickers. So, and this is all available on my Insta page, InstaShop, and Shopify. So check it out, please, and I hope y'all enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. Remember, peace and see you.
Kissé hamiskás hangon énekelnek, főleg a monitorokat érdemes nézni, mert ott derül ki a csalafintaság, de úgy látják őket, ahogy sose hallották.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I'm home for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game.
Az NBC, kérem szépen, az NBC televíziós társaság hasbeszélő kórusát látták.
Wow. Wow, welcome back.
Produced.
Well, now what are we gonna do? Just Doug and me and Matt. I guess. Let's get Sir A back on the line here.
Well, do we have anyone who could volunteer to host the second half of the show? Is
We
there
need a
anybody?
Zoomer we need a...
Hello.
Oh.
What? What?
Oh,
What
wait
the
a
heck?
minute. I know that voice.
It's
Hello.
Oh.
It's T. Welcome.
He's back.
Wow.
Jeez. Wait.
The real host.
Take it back. Take it back from these wild women.
Boy, they scattered. Those ladies scattered. Is Molly still there?
Even Molly left.
Yeah.
Molly, what? Why did she leave?
I think it was just too much. It was too intense.
I think everyone else left and she thought, well, I guess I should go.
Should we go?
Oh, you guys didn't. You guys should have asked her to stay. I would have liked to talk to her.
Oh.
I actually have some questions
maybe
for
she's
her,
still
unlike
here.
everybody else.
We
I
tried.
think she was ready. I think she's ready. There's a lot going on in here.
Yeah, there was a lot going on today. Sorry, T. We let you down.
Yes, and then I watched the show.
How much did you love
and
it?
it's fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. Tig was funny, and Chelsea was funny. Natasha did a great job. Vic was quiet as a mouse back there.
No, I wasn't.
So
You hear those
scared.
drops. Well, what am I going to do? Just start just
Yes, a
shouting
lot of
over
drama.
top
No,
of
it was good.
No, I know.
Doug was in there. Doug contributing.
But no one wants me.
But
yapping.
the way it ended, Natasha, it was like the show was over.
That was it. You only have to do
And
an hour.
none of you chimed in to. I mean, thank God at the last minute, Doug was like, we got a lot
I
planned.
said
for the
there's a great
half."
second. I chimed in, all right?
At the last minute, I was like on bated breath.
Well, what's going on in Toronto, Tim?
You're looking at it. I mean, I got time to do this.
So when you're on you're in a movie or a TV or whatever you're doing,
I'll tell you everything, Doug.
most
Tell
of the
me.
time you're
Ask me.
just how many days are you working? Every day?
Well, this week I work Tuesday and I'm working tomorrow. And then next week I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And what the hell are you doing
next week?
On your days off?
You're looking at
This
it.
is it.
I mean, are you?
I go.
He does the show.
Are you doing a podcast every single day?
No. Well, I'll tell you. I've been. I go to the gym. I'll
Okay.
talk about that if you want. I go for long walks around the city. I go have lunch. I've had some dinner with some people. Oh, the big thing. I don't know if I told you this last time. I guess the secret's out. I'm on this vampire show. I can't remember the name of it. Renfield. No, what is it called?
Dracula and Sons.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Mhm.
And the creator, or not the creator, but the show as the executive producer, the head honcho here,
Harvey Weinstein,
is a fellow by the name of Paul Sims.
Mm-hmm.
And no, he didn't create the Sims video game. Everybody calm down. This guy, first of all, let me say, I hope he's not watching, but he's one of these guys that I knew about in high school when I was sort of sniffing around the idea of doing comedy or acting and all that kind of stuff. He's the creator of news radio.
You nerds!
Yes, starring
Loved
Joe Rogan
News
and
Radio.
David.
This shit is David
weird.
Foley.
Foley, yeah.
Yeah, so yes,
Phil
Joe
Hartman.
Rogan was on the show.
Phil Hartman.
We
Phil
know
Hartman.
that. Oh, it was a great
You
show.
can never
though.
be woke enough.
Right. Any more? You want to clear out your Rogan drops?
Calm down. I don't read.
Any more?
Anti-PC is really what I'm all about.
Oh, that's Brad Stein. I have that mixed up.
And
Sorry.
I'm looking around. I'm like, dude.
So he and I have been trying to actually do something for a while. He's a big fan. He's a big On Cinema fan. He knows it all. He was very excited for me to come up and do this. And I've been a big admirer of him for a long time. So we finally get together. And what they do up here, because no disrespect to Toronto, but it is the winter and there isn't a whole lot to do, you know? So what they do very, very regularly is play pickleball, indoor pickleball at like a racket court, at a racket center, or whatever you call that. So
Doug, that's pickle drops.
that's what I've been doing, Doug. I've been like, I jumped all the way in. You can either listen to me or look for pickle drops. I don't know if you can do both.
I'm doing both.
'Cause
By the way, I've been playing pickleball, and I'm down if you want to join our little crew of pickleball. Do you play doubles?
Yeah.
Well, I've been playing, and I have a paddle, so I'm ready to go anytime you want. You do our Sundays
It's
instead
a lot
of
of
tennis.
it's a lot
we
of
can do
fun.
pickle.
It's a lot of fun. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been working on some writing and, you know, doing all the other stuff I do. But, you know, what do you do on a normal day anyway? You got to get stuff done. You do email. Try to organize. I organized some of my folders on my computer today.
Email. And
Yeah.
You been up to that needle or what?
No, I haven't. I've walked down there, but I haven't gone in it. What am I going to do in there? I'm going to go up to
there
the
and
top
check it
and
out.
look.
Have you been?
Oh,
in
I
there?
bet, Tim. I bet
See
you
buffalo?
with your heights, with your scared of heights, you'd be terrified.
Oh man.
No, I won't because that's enclosed.
Oh, remember when we went to Auckland? That needle
Like being
in
on an
Auckland?
airplane.
Remember that needle
Yeah,
in
see,
Auckland?
I can go.
That was
I can go up to
terrifying.
those kind of places.
'Cause
I got no problem with that.
Okay.
Does anybody want to say hi to me?
Yeah, you know what? We never checked in on the hotline. Let's go to the hotline. That's something. That's another miss.
And I got some topics too. So,
all right.
If you're needing topics, I've got topics.
Hey, everybody. This is Jerry.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Immediately know who that is.
I know.
This is Jerry on the hotline. Yeah.
Hey, guys. I just wanted to call and say I'm a big fan of Phil Braun, and just want to tell you what a big fan I am of that guy.
What do you like about him?
Well, I think he's a great entertainer, and just think he should be on the show all the time. And
Where are you calling from, Jerry?
I'm in Georgia, different place from where Phil's from, but in the same state.
No, what
You
about
think you have
Phil's?
some kind of prejudice towards him because of you share the same state?
No, I just like his work.
What about his failed bozo thing?
That was somebody else's fault, what I'd say, but it should be on the air, and that's what I'd say. Is he on the Zoom or anything?
Let me check. Hold on.
Oh, is he on the Zoom? Oh,
Oh, Phil. Wait, Phil. Can you unmute, Phil? You're on Zoom also?
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Oh. We have a fan
Hey,
called
Phil,
in.
you
Did
gotta-
you hear that?
Yeah, I was listening. I'm flattered. Really appreciative of everything the guy's saying, and that's pretty awesome.
You have any questions for why don't you talk to the caller?
Well, hey Jerry, I really appreciate it. I just try to do my best here. I love coming on office hours. I really appreciate the guys letting me on. That's really all I can say about that.
Jerry,
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. That was, I just love when he's on. He should be put on more stuff, and maybe y'all should do something for him, like send him on vacation, mass vacation, or something like that.
Well, do you want to ask
For all
Phil a
his good
question?
work.
No, he's saying you want office hours to pay for a vacation for Phil?
I think that'd be nice for all the things he does for you guys.
Where should we send him? Toronto?
Hold on a minute, Doug. Jerry, do you want to ask Phil a question?
Yeah. What's your favorite bit you've ever done on office hours?
Favorite bit? There's so many. I don't know what I would say is my favorite. I've probably been on like 200 episodes, so it's.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
Jerry, we
know.
got to get going. Good to see you, Phil.
Philip.
Hey, good to see you guys. Thanks for letting me call in, but maybe put Phil on something. Put him on one of your shows or something like that. He's got an A-list forehead, from what I hear.
Oh yeah, he's got a big forehead. That's what Natasha was saying.
Good callback, Jerry.
He sure does. Malkovichian. Yeah, when Phil's movie comes out, they can use his forehead as a billboard. All right.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. It's nice talking to you. I love hearing from the fans. So
I bet
see you
you
guys.
do. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good.
Boy, I love eating meat.
I'm in Club Random, and I'm looking around.
Well, speaking of Club Random, I got to give a shout out to to Bill Maher.
You're better than this.
Why?
I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I know why.
You do.
You're a movie
There's
fan.
two. I can think of two.
Yeah, oh, there's two.
What?
Well, I
Go
know
ahead.
the one you sent last night, but I was thinking he had PBD on.
Yes. So I didn't watch very much of this, but I saw enough of it to go, okay, Bill, you got you know, he can be endearing occasionally.
Mm.
And what was fun about it? Did you watch it, Vic? No.
No, not yet. I will.
Well, the vibe I got was the only clip I saw. The vibe I got was, and rightly so, Bill Maher is like, who the hell is this guy? Where did this PDB come from? and so he's got no respect for him and shows him no deference. And so like everything he says, Bill Maher's like zoned out and kind of just totally dismissive and treats him like a child, like an idiot that he is. And it's kind of funny to watch. Like, and PDB's trying his like whole vertical marketing his real estate scam grift kind of language with him, and Bill Maher's just not biting at all.
Wow.
Like,
So Bill Maher's the true alpha of the room there.
Yeah, he can't believe this guy. Come on, like there's so many of Bill Maher being like, "Come on, you're joking, you're serious? You're like." At one point, PDB's like, "Bill, tell me this? Do you consider yourself a results-oriented guy?" And Bill Maher's like, "Huh?
You're better than this.
What? No, sure, yeah. Who isn't? Because he's like, yeah, I'm voting for Biden. Of course. Of course. Like, I'm not, like, I don't agree with him on everything, and I don't think he's the greatest president ever, but I'm not going to vote for that other idiot,
YMCA.
And he can't, this PDB's like never been talked to like this before. Right. It's very interesting.
I saw them arguing about who has more Alzheimer's, like who's more debilitated. You think, and PDB was like, you really think Biden?
So you really think that? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Corn.
Because I think that, yeah, that guy's such a dope. It's unbelievable.
We're like PB&J.
Yeah.
Some folks don't know who PDB is.
But Vic, you sent that great video last night, that 1999.
Oh no, I think that was Doug found
I
that.
sent it.
Oh, you found that. Sorry.
Somebody sent it to me, and then I.
Yeah, I had seen that before, but it was really fascinating. It was like the post-Oscar after party show for Politically Incorrect or something. Because I guess the Oscars were on ABC, so Bill Maher was on ABC, and he comes right in. Did you watch this, man? He comes right in hot with, well, first of all, poor Bob and David.
Yeah, they're like, HBO clearly forced this on them.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not HBO. That's the thing. It's not on
that's
HBO.
Right, that's right. But maybe they're owned by the same.
But Mr. Show was on the air, and I'm sure that that at that time they were like whatever you could do to get press. And I'll give him this, that like in 1999, like a man dressing up as a woman and like gay jokes were pretty par for the course.
It's politically incorrect, T. That's the whole name of the game here, right?
So I don't want to. We don't have to play that. But what surprised me was Bill Maher's like Elia Kazan take was crazy.
Who's that?
Well, I don't think I know that.
Oh, you guys need to learn about
Elia
everything.
Kazan?
Is that Shaq movie?
Kazan. No, Elia Kazan, if you want to go back to History 101, American history, director of many movies, On the Waterfront, Marlon Brando, bunch of like classic 40s, 50s Hollywood movies. During the McCarthy era or the McCarthy hearings, Elia Kazan was one of these guys that named names.
Oh, he did. He's not a black. He didn't get blacklisted. He's the one that
He didn't get blacklisted because he shared names with the committee, and basically got reverse blacklisted because everybody in Hollywood was like, "Fuck that guy," right? He cooperated and turned in all these people and ruined all these people's lives and everything. So at that 1999 Oscars, they were giving him some kind of lifetime achievement award or whatever, and it was controversial at the time because of that award and because like a lot of the people in the room, refused to applaud. They crossed their arms and said essentially, "Fuck that guy." So Bill Maher's perspective was, well, what's so wrong about being a rat if he's ratting, if he's being a rat about commies who want Stalin?
Oh, I remember. I did listen to that part. That is crazy.
And Rod Steiger's there, and Rod Steiger was in the middle of that shit, I believe, because I think Rod Steiger might have been in
from the Twilight Zone.
No,
that's
God damn
Ron
it.
Sterling.
That's Rod Serling, you moron. Matt, can you clunk these two heads together for me? Get in there. Grab some of that curly hair out of his head.
Oh, can you slap him on the big screen, Wes? Can we?
Wait,
Get me up there. Give me that wide shot so I see what I'm doing, for Christ's sake. You guys aren't reacting.
I didn't say that.
Hello. Well, no, Rod Steiger was in the middle of that shit, and he was like, "What are you talking about? This guy he was ruining people's lives. He's not." Anyway, so Maher was hot for on the bad take. Interesting. Back in '99. Anyways,
that was still during
who's
the
out
Cold
there in
War.
Zoom?
Wait, no, it wasn't.
What's that?
Never mind.
I'm sorry, I know everything. Okay, it's a burden.
Corn.
You want to take a zoomer? Let's talk to Jeff and his kid.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked to Jeff Zarilla before.
How's it going, boys?
Howdy.
Greetings from Argentina. This is my boy, Felix.
Argentina.
Hi, Felix.
Oh. Say hi, Felix.
Say hi, Felix. You're on TV. God damn it.
So I got a question. I heard this song the other day called Norwegian Wood. Norwegian Wood. Have you ever heard of this one?
Uh-huh.
And it's exactly like Fourth Time Around by Bob
yes.
Dylan.
Yep.
What is your take on this whole thing? This is crazy. This is wild.
Well, I believe I know the answer to this because I've said earlier, I know everything.
Let's hear it.
The story I've heard goes that obviously John Lennon was very influenced by Bob Dylan at that period, 65. Was smoking weed.
Brought to him by Bob Dylan.
I'm waiting for it. And wrote this. He wrote some very Dylan-esque songs at that period. You Gotta Hide Your Love Away, and of course, Norwegian Wood.
Smoke weed.
So Dylan, according to his own, I don't know where it came from. I think he might have said it or somebody said it, that he heard Norwegian Wood and thought, yes, this is very much my style. I'm going to do almost a parody of it to reflect the influence of, it's like a self-reflecting influence kind of thing.
But it's
so
beautiful.
Fourth Time Around is essentially kind of a parody of Norwegian Wood. Next call.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's too beautiful to be a parody. How can you start out as a parody and have something so beautiful? You
I
know?
don't
He
know
just
the answer to
explained
that.
how, Jeff. Come on.
Okay.
Come on,
okay,
Jeff.
okay. Sorry, forgive me.
I know what
forgive
happens
me,
when you have
forgive me.
little toddlers running around. You get brain fog, and that's what's happening
And
with you.
I got one other thing for you. You
Okay.
brought up the other day you have a problem. This is good for many men who have issues with the tuck. You questioned about the tuck. What do you do as an adult? Do I tuck my shirt in? Do I not tuck my shirt in?
Well,
You
let me
asked
see your body type. Stand up. Let me see, because it's going to be not a great angle. This
Not
is
a great
definitely an untucked man. I think you do
This is an
untucked.
untucked man, but
But
I was
that
out there in
shirt is
Los
too
Angeles
long,
a while
though.
back.
Yeah, it
I
just
saw
looks like a
you.
long
I saw
shirt.
you out there in Los Angeles. We saw you at the where wasn't that? Anyway, we saw you play. Wonderful, spectacular.
I'll say.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
So you have
So the
some at
tuck-
Vaughn's? What does he mean?
The tuck is this: you pull it out, you twist it, and you tuck it in here, and then you just have the littlest tuck right out there. And then you don't have
That's
to
called
tuck
the
it all in.
that's the name for that. It's called like the French tuck.
Yeah,
It's
sometimes
called
I
the-
do
that's
like
not
the
Women
left
do
or
that,
right.
but men shouldn't be doing that.
I
I,
would
don't
say
know.
like
No,
one
men,
little
men,
tuck
it's
on the left.
completely acceptable for men.
I think it looks silly, especially from that angle. I don't know. Maybe it looks from a different angle. I don't think so. I think you should just. I think you should get a
wanted to
shirt
bring
that
to
fits
you
you
and to all
better.
the men
I
out
think that. Excuse me. I don't think that shirt. I'm sorry to say. I don't think that shirt fit. I mean, it's nice for around the house, but I wouldn't go out on the street with that shirt. It's a little too big for you.
Seriously, this is a
Yeah, I think it's
this
too
is
long.
a
Don't you,
very
Doug?
special shirt that I bought out there in Los Angeles. So,
Oh.
Doug,
But, I
perspective.
think
You're the fashionista here.
Well, I got a sewing
take- I
machine,
take
and
it,
since I'm short, I like shirts that I don't like when they're too long. So actually, sometimes I shorten them.
Whoa.
So sure, you could have them tailored. Get your T-shirts tailored. Why are you in Argentina, by the way?
I've been living here for 12 years. I have a son here now.
That's not an
What's
answer.
happening down there?
Right.
Did they get taken over by some fascists or something?
Yeah, we got a terrible fascist in power, and it's very.
You should see what
complicated
this guy looks like,
situation.
boys. You should see, Matt. You should
Yeah,
pull up what this guy
it
looks
looks
like.
it's
You won't
not
believe
going
it.
well for him though.
Now I'm getting excited.
What's his name?
Let me see what this guy looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy.
Javier.
Oh, yeah.
Milei?
He's done like, oh, here's a good one.
He's like a former comedian or TV show host or something.
No, he's one of the TV guy. He would go on TV shows and talk about. He's an anarcho-capitalist.
But it's not working out for him, or what does he? I mean, he just got into office. Can we give him
just
some
tried
time?
to launch this giant fucking bill to privatize everything and all this shit, and it didn't pass. And so since that didn't go, he's trying to get rid of abortion. But it kind of looks like he's burning out. But I mean, he won by a pretty large majority on strict saying we're going to do austerity. This is what we're going to do, and people were like, "All right, fine." So I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult. It's already very difficult. Like I work in film. All my buddies who are doing films, man, forget about it. They're shutting down the Film Institute, the film school, all the theater, all this stuff. You know,
Well,
basically,
that's fine. We got enough movies. Believe me, we're fine. We don't need more
you don't
movies.
got good Argentine. No, you know what the difficult thing is that it's like going through Donald Trump over again, and after like people are falling for the same traps. You're like, oh my God, he tweeted this. You'll never believe what he just tweeted. He's doing this, and it's like, fuck! Don't fall for that trap. You got to look for the deeper.
You're
stuff.
fired.
Yeah, it's easy to get.
All right.
get
Well,
sucked
we wish
into
you the
that.
best, and I'd love to get down there sometime and eat some steak with you. You know what I mean? When they come
Come
around.
down. It's a
and,
wonderful time. You'll have a great time. That's the stuff. Much
Argentina-
better
that's
than American stuff.
That's more Brazil, but I think Argentina.
No, Argentina's the
has
steak place. And Brazil sucks.
Yes,
We got
baby.
the real good steak here.
Are you doing the guinea pigs?
All right.
Oh.
Bye bye.
What guinea pigs?
God bless.
You eat the guinea pigs or
United
not?
States. Thank you very much.
No one eats guinea pigs out here.
Okay.
That's a
Chile.
different country, isn't it?
Peru.
What are those
Chile.
called? There's like cuis. Cuckoos?
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
Have
Take care.
a wonderful time. Thank
Yes.
you.
We've
I also
talked
want to
to Jeff
address
before.
something I heard the ladies talking about I mean, I shouldn't even have to address this at this point, but the Ozempic conversation felt like it was a slight coded attack on
God.
me, but maybe not. I don't know how much
Probably
Tig.
not.
You're better than
I
that.
don't think.
I don't know
they're
how much
thinking
I
of
don't
you.
think Tig was saying
I
that
love
about you at
Batman.
all. That's
No, but I'm sure the audience went there,
I didn't.
and I
It
was
occurred
hoping
to me.
somebody there, wouldn't be the end of the world for you guys to clear that up.
Tim. If you're shooting it up, just let us know. It's fine.
I'm not. I've told you a million times. And
You're better than this.
Believe me.
I didn't fully understand. Was Tig was saying
Well, it took me a
that they're
second to even
lying
understand
about
what she was
exercising?
getting at there, but
She was saying.
well, I know now, but
there's two types of people. Essentially, both are doing Ozempic. So half of them are lying, and half of them are telling the truth.
I only know of one person that does it.
I'll do
So
it.
it's not like it's not like I'm seeing it everywhere. You know what I mean? Like
Tim, what
It
does
is
it
very
cost?
common.
Do you have a
Really?
guy? You have a
Everywhere,
food-
yeah. They hand it out like they used
At
to hand
Halloween.
out Prozac.
Wait,
you
for
know?
real? They do? Like, you
Oh,
just
it's
But I
very
thought it was
easy.
so expensive,
thought you-
Matt.
yeah.
It's covered. It's
I thought
covered
it
by
was hard to get.
insurance.
Oh, now I'll get it. I thought.
Wow.
I mean, there's a whole
I just don't
trend of
know-
injectables for all sorts of things now.
Right. Well, I see lots of ads for it on TV. I see like, especially during the football games.
I mean, but don't you
Lots of
think it's
people
time to
poking-
evolve, like past like our bodies, thinking we need all this extra weight and fat? Like, isn't there something we can do to change the DNA?
Well, it's
or
I mean,
something.
It's such an ingrained thing with the food industry, and fast food, and engineering food to want
and mental health
more.
too
Well,
is a huge part.
doesn't
of it.
Ozempic make you like lose your appetite? So I'm wondering if
Yeah.
the food industry is going to take a hit, which they should,
Yeah.
because people are eating too much crap all
They
the time.
they probably won't. As long as people are depressed, they'll be eating that shit.
No, they were saying that there could be so if it becomes more widespread, it could have a effect on, it could have effect on the economy essentially.
Well, maybe
'cause-
then we can have a surplus of.
Corn.
Yeah, corn's a commodity. We don't really need that.
Well, did you hear there was something about like the fuel savings on like planes and stuff?
Oh my
Because
god,
of
that's
this?
amazing. If everyone weighs less.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But listen,
cool.
this gets into
Also,
the whole
smaller
like,
clothing
wait,
would be
this-
less,
this-
materials.
Right,
to-
Listen, this gets into the whole like body shaming and body positivity and stuff. I just want to be clear that I think we are who we are. We shouldn't obsess over our looks, and our people are different. But there is health benefits to being of a certain weight, of a certain weight that's appropriate to your height and age and everything, right?
Right.
I think that's fair.
Hello, food fans.
That's fair, Tim. Sorry.
You're right. It's fair.
We have some funny
In
drops
fact,
that we had to hit.
I've been really going to the gym a lot here, and you know what I've been doing? And I can't believe I want to maybe get one of these.
I can
things.
guess.
I don't know where I'm going.
I can
What?
guess.
Yeah, I know what it
Rowing
Yes,
machine.
guess.
Rowing.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Peloton.
Bougier than that, my friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say Peloton.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, it is a Peloton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend's
So
selling one.
they
I'll
have
get
a-
you one.
What?
My friend's selling one. I'll put it right here. I'll be on.
Yeah,
Why don't we all be on Pelotons and we could be working
and
out.
then we can have this like we're going forward, like we're just, you know what I mean, like
That's
Tour de
fun.
France footage behind us.
That'd be so cool.
But they have one at the hotel, and they just have one, and no one's ever there. So I was like, let me get on this thing and try it out. And it was really fun. And it's hard. I was sweating and like I was really out of breath in a quick period of time. And this woman's there telling me to push, and they're playing pop music, like music I don't ever listen to, but I'm like, this is good. I'm going with the music. I'm
So you
listening to
took a
Britney
spin-
Spears and Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, I love Olivia.
So you took a spin class,
I do
basically.
too.
That was what that was, right?
That's what it is. Have you ever done it?
Me and you took spin classes at one point, like 15 years ago.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but
Yeah, that didn't last long.
Yeah.
it's hard. But I like this Peloton thing. I mean, I'm probably the last. Like the day I get it, they're going to go out of business or something, right?
That is the key though to exercise. Not
Well,
that
once
I
you have
do
it, it doesn't matter if they're in business.
like
What do you
it.
got to do? Get new tires?
Well, no, you get on you join these classes.
Oh, you're watching
and,
it live?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
the whole
actually
thing with
streaming it.
Peloton.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like remote.
Yeah.
They're not live. You
Aren't they
can do it live, but
oh.
they have like banked ones that you can do.
make our
but they
own.
also you can go live. But Matt, what do you think?
About Peloton?
Yeah, you think I should get into that scene?
Yeah, sure. If you like it, biking is great.
It was hard, but you do that long distance biking. So
Me and Matt got to get our bike crew back together.
Yeah,
Bike
I like biking. If I had the space for it, I would get. They have these setups where you just attach a regular bike to a thing, and then it has all these different courses.
Oh, right.
Those are kind of cool,
Oh.
but I don't really have the space for it. But yeah, I think Peloton's great.
Yeah, I don't really have the space for it either. I mean, You can't. There's nowhere to put it. But
I got this new thing. It's Peloton makes these skateboards. You just push along. There's a treadmill where your foot pushes.
something about that makes me think. I don't
ad.
know if I believe that.
Fake ad idea next week.
I did more. I did podcasts. I did a Sam Cedar show yesterday.
Oh, did you?
How'd that go?
Did you drop the information that the secret, the inside?
No,
info?
because I read the. So Doug gave me some dirt on Tim.
On TP.
Tim.
TP.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Make some kind of pun with his last name. Tim Swimming Pool.
Yeah. You used to call him Pimple.
Tim Pimple.
Pimple.
I like Pimple the best. Pimple. You gave me this dirt from a friend, and it seemed verified that he was meddling in some skate park situation. But the way the information was presented to me, this was not exactly the Steele dossier.
It was very confusing.
It was so confusing.
I tried to parse it, could not.
Yeah, I was looking at. I mean, no fault to you, Doug, I guess, but it was just like jumping into the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, I know.
And,
Well, I tried my best. I tried.
Wasn't it ultimately that he had an issue with the skate park, the local skate park or whatever it
No,
was?
there's a DIY skate park, which is these kids built it, homemade, all right, like in an empty lot over 10 years. And then they were going to have a 10-year anniversary party there.
Okay.
And Tim announced on his podcast, hey, I'm going to have a contest at that event without contacting the organizers. And
what
he's
kind of
gonna
contest? Like a
Best
competition?
trick contest. And
okay.
he's going to have a $10,000 prize or a $20,000 prize. Right. And then the organizers were like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really think you should, he didn't ask them. He just said, we're doing it. And then they were like, yeah, we kind of don't want to have that. We just want to have our anniversary party. And then Pool's viewers all started sending them threats. And then they had to shut down the whole event. And then Tim bought out
Nobody's
the entire...
curated worse people than that guy.
Yeah, so his fans were like
audience.
threatening death threats or something. And then Tim...
Imagine...
Pool ended up buying the entire property
What an ass.
that the lot that the homemade skate park was on and bought him out. And then they were going to destroy it. Or
That's manifest destiny. It's manifest destiny.
I love the scenario he got himself in though. He's got all these like losers living with him and pouring like oil down his sinks, clogging his sink drains. And...
Oh right. And then he's saying,
I have every right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I have every right.
He's got a beanie.
I have every right to take the skate park because that's how eminent domain works. And all you have to do is look up the laws. They had no zoning permits. They didn't own the land. And I wanted to do my competition to show how good of a skateboarder I was. And you have people complaining.
He'll probably win
and
the
these
contest.
kids-
He's like, the results are in from the contest, which I also participated in. First place goes to Tim Pool.
So anyways, I went on Sam Cedar's show because Sam and them, they're so obsessed with the clip that I found, and you guys enhanced with him having to have diarrhea on his own show. And we just went over and over that again. And I just kept on making these insinuations and accusations about his hygiene and cleanliness and how Ian is responsible for cleaning him. And Ian has to go to the toilet ahead of him to make sure it's ready. And it was so funny.
Warm up the seat for him.
I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that show. I watch it all the time. I love Ian. Ian's always like saying shit that's like everyone else is like, oh my God, this guy's nuts. But he's like, maybe we actually are. Maybe we're actually underwater, and underwater is what is air. And they're like, okay. Anyways,
that's all he can get. I mean, that's.
Yeah, he's got crazy. His mind's out there. He's an interesting guy, Ian.
We should get him on the show.
Yeah, I'd like to get Ian on the show. See if we can just have him as our guy.
I totally forgot about Adam Krigler.
Yeah, remember his original?
I know. I was trying to think of Adam Krigler's name.
Right?
I couldn't think of.
He gets a similar looking.
Krigler's out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Krigler guy.
Anyway, can't just keep talking about Tim Pool. But
well, I have a game if you want to
Yeah, let's play a
Pivot.
game.
Yeah.
Can we
Wanna-
talk to a Zoomer
Get a
too?
Zoomer.
Oh, please, yeah, we'll get a Zoomer in here. It's
Definitely get a Zoomer.
a classic game called Guess the Hair.
Who wants to play Guess the Hair?
Yes,
wave your
yes,
wave your
yes,
arms
guess
around.
the hair.
I
in the
mean,
Zoom.
I did cater. I kind of tweaked it to be more Natasha centric, but
Oh no.
it's fine.
It'll still be funny. Matthew Garnese? Garnese? How do you pronounce it?
Garnice.
Garnese.
Have you seen celebrities' hair before?
I've seen many celebrities' hair, from the television to the silver screen.
Okay,
to
well, I think you might be able to catch some of these then.
I'm with you.
And
Are they getting the game board on Zoom there? You seeing it?
Vic, you want to hit me with a bet of
There you go.
something chill? Okay. Are we is the slate up? There we go. Guess the hair. Made that.
Oh,
So let's go to slide 1. Starting off easy. And Vic, you can play along too.
Okay.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
I think
Oh,
the
wow.
Zoomer got it first.
Zoomer got it
Yep.
for sure.
Click through.
That's the hairstyle I used to rock. So, no.
Okay,
TMI.
Next slide.
Christina Aguilera.
Jennifer Aniston.
No, you guys probably won't get it. This is Natasha related. This is Nikki Glazer.
Oh.
It's a point for Doug.
Okay, next one.
Sorry, I'm keeping score simultaneously. Bear with me.
Natasha Leone.
You got it.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice one, T.
that's good.
Okay, next slide, please.
Joey Ramone.
You got
Oh,
it.
very good.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Did you see this? The little. Okay.
No.
I mean, next.
Larry David.
Nice one, Vic. You
Larry
got it.
David.
Nice.
Oh, current Larry. Getting older. Not to be ageist.
No. Let me remind you
Phil
about Phil Spector.
Yeah, who said it first? Vic?
Was close.
Are you like
Close.
eating something?
Oh yeah, I'm eating a Werther's.
Vic loses a point for eating
All
a
right,
Werther's.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I didn't
really.
really get to hear it.
Might
I
have to
think
give
I
it to
had
Tim.
that. I had that one,
I'll
right?
give you both the
It's
point.
close. We should do a playback here.
All right.
That would be good in instant replay
Prince.
games.
You got it.
Yeah.
Look at me. I don't even like Prince.
He's
Why
got
not? Patrick Stewart.
Rogan.
Oh yeah, Rogan. Yeah.
Nope.
What? Not Patrick Stewart.
Well, this was Natasha related a little bit.
Oh. Is that guy Brownce or something like that? What's his name? Guy.
I'll give you a hint.
You know who he is.
Roast Master.
Oh, Jeff Ross.
Okay, I think the Zoomer said it first.
Yeah, but that's a Doug point. They didn't.
Okay.
That was literally his name.
Now we're getting into some famous hair here. This is just a famous hair.
Oh man.
Doesn't it?
No.
Rapunzel.
Close. Not really, but. Does anyone remember?
Alanis Morissette.
Oh.
Does
Patti
anyone
Smith?
remember a singer by the name of Crystal Gale?
Wow. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, very specific.
Okay.
See that mullet?
90s Paul McCartney or something.
I think no. Milwaukee.
Brewers.
Okay. I guess I get the point. That's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez.
Famous hair. Come on.
Handsome man.
Oh, I know this guy. I forget what his name is though.
Phil Spector.
Yeah,
again?
I don't know his name.
Gary Spivey.
That's it. There he
This is
is.
someone you would know a lot about, Vic.
I know. It's just too ridiculous though.
David Lynch.
You got
Yes,
it. Tim
Lynch.
got it. Tim
Very
got it.
Lynchian hair.
Next hair.
Mr. T.
Zach
T.
Galifianakis.
Is it Mr. T? Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I didn't see the top.
Oh,
There we
you
go.
got it. Yeah, the background might be a little dark.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Wow, you were quick.
Who got that? Zoomer?
Zoomer.
I got that.
I think the Zoomer said it
Yeah,
first.
he was.
What?
Matt, you got to
So-
reveal. You got to reveal.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I want to play back on. I want to replay on that one. I think I got that one first.
Yeah, let's check the tape.
Check the tape. Okay, a couple more.
Nick Cave.
No. Wow, very famous hair. Very, very, very famous.
John Travolta.
Oh my
Wrong.
God.
It's Robert Livingston. And his middle name is Robert. He's a founding father. Have you ever heard of him?
Never heard of him.
He's a founding,
Of course.
founding father.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Rhode Island.
Joker.
The Joker.
No.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
I'll tell you this: he lives on a certain street that your children might know about.
Oh boy.
Sesame
Freddy
Street.
Krueger.
Oscar.
Oh.
Oscar the
Oh,
Rock.
who said
Oscar the
Oscar?
Grouch.
You got it. Okay.
Close.
Who got that, Vic?
This is Vic.
More. How many Werthers are you gonna eat?
That's
You want some of
still
these
one.
Doomlas?
I'll take a Doomla.
Okay,
Please
next
don't.
hair, please.
Paul McCartney.
Oh my God. Got it. Is that him today? New Paul?
It's not Paul. No.
Is it Ringo? No.
John Lennon?
No.
Sean
I'll
the
say
Duck.
this. She was here.
Tig.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I thought, what if Tig didn't even recognize her own hair?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
hoping we could play with her, but
Very
next
good.
time. Couple more.
That's is that Al Pacino playing Phil Spector?
I'll say this. Maybe this hair will trickle down into your
Oh shit. That's
inbox.
Am I on?
what the hell's her name? Reagan's wife, right? Is that her?
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy
I'm
Reagan.
going to give it to Tim because you knew the
Shit.
name.
It helps to know everything.
I know.
I gave a little eyebrows this
Oh,
time.
I know that one. Mr. BJ. Little Billy Joel.
No.
No? Oh.
But it's close.
Mr.
The B is right.
Billy Corgan.
Ah, shit.
No. Bill Burr. I thought it was
Bill Burr.
Oh, okay.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes. Wait. No.
Oh, wow.
No. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Doug.
Yeah.
Twice he said yes.
Oh, my
Doug, do you know the
Embarrassing.
difference between
My
Whoopi
bad.
Goldberg and
Embarrassing.
Oprah?
Well, they're daytime TV hosts. I don't know.
Take
could
it
just
away
Remember
a
that Whoopi
point
Goldberg
from-
used to
We could
was
just skip
married
this
to
one.
Ted Danson?
Yeah.
Skip this one?
Mm-hmm.
Tim
That's
could
when they
get
did
this
it,
one.
and then they went to a Halloween party in Blackface.
Huh?
Tim should
Yeah,
know this one.
Bad stuff.
Tim might know it.
What?
It's another Natasha.
Alicia Silverstone.
Nah,
Close.
not
How
really.
should
A
I
scene
know
partner.
this?
Yeah, they were scene partners.
Oh,
Oh.
it is Ricky Lindholm.
I don't know who that is.
Aha.
It is.
RuPaul.
You got it. I think this is the final one. One more.
All right.
Robert
Smith.
Your,
Robert Smith.
what's his name?
You got it.
Robert-
Vic got it. Robert Smith. Well, that was my
fun,
game.
dog.
I hope you had.
That was great, Doug. Congratulations on another great game, another great ad today, too. I love the Gucci
thank you.
BM
Yeah, very
bags.
nice.
I looked it up, and they do have. There was Louis Vuitton, but
Oh,
they were
God.
still. The idea was different. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that.
Sure smells good.
But I
course, but
catered to
don't give
add to
yourself
Natasha
notes.
too, because she's got the little dogs, and
She carries the purse around.
she's kind of bougie. But
Yeah,
She is.
Today was what a fiasco.
what do you mean? What?
thought
Who
it
won?
No, getting to
I
today's show
won.
it
Yeah,
went
oh,
great,
yeah.
but I'm sorry, the background
I
to
see.
today's show was a
Yeah,
real
let's
it
hear
was
it from Matt
Yeah,
because
let's
he
hear
does
about
so
this.
much work behind the scenes to make the show happen. And
I think
My
usually I
wackies.
don't give you how the sausage is made, but this one seems noteworthy. So I was emailing with Natasha, and then Natasha adds Chelsea and says Chelsea's going to co-host, and we're like, great, it'll be a surprise co-host. We won't even tell Tim. And then Chelsea writes back, oh, actually, this is on Tuesday. So then Chelsea writes back, actually, I can't do it tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, well, fine. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I write back,
yeah,
well, the show's Thursday, so, good news. Hopefully Natasha knows this also. Ha. Natasha writes back immediately, oh, shit. I thought the show was tomorrow. Oh. Let me see if I can rearrange my schedule to still do it. What time is the show? It's 10 to 11, right? Which, whatever, that's fine. I'm like, yes, we can make that work, blah, blah, blah. So then it's me, and this is all at 11
well, that was
o'clock at
and then
night.
also Tim was like, actually, I'm free that day.
Yeah, the other background
After it was booked.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Well,
Tim's
thank
like,
God I
"Actually,
was."
I'm
I
not."
know. Oh, me and Vic could have handled this. We could host this thing all day.
I know.
Done like whistling.
Yeah, we'll
with
just
the
put this
dummies.
guy. We'll get this dummy going.
So then
I know.
So then the Chelsea thing switched to I have a hair appointment, but I can zoom in from the hair appointment. I said, great. And then Natasha was like, I can be there at 9:45, which is not a lot of time. That gives us 10 minutes to get
Yeah.
ready before like everything starts. So it was just a chaotic morning. And then Tim gets the late night email Tuesday. Actually, can you do the second half? Can you host your own show for the second half?
Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy to do it, and it all worked out.
Had we planned
Also, we
it,
should
it would have
talk-
been great, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need that angina. Is that a word?
Agita.
Angina. You don't need that stress in your life, Matt.
Stress.
I mean, I should also address this. We got some complaints because Moshe was a very controversial guest.
Yeah, surprisingly.
I mean, I think just, you know, I thought he was entertaining and funny and interesting to hear his stories.
Well, the controversy wasn't about our show.
I was going to say there was also people that just didn't like him. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
But that's, I mean, I get that all the time. People don't like what I have to say, whatever. But there were, I think, well-meaning people or, you know, concerned people, whatever, that were upset that somehow we had not realized that he had done an interview with Mayim Bialik the day before or something like that. And it was like, first of all, let me walk through this. I don't know. I don't pay attention to every little silly thing everybody out there is doing or says. I can't. I'm too busy. What's this, Blossom?
Yeah.
You nerds!
So I don't know Miambalik. I don't even know how to say her name.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't give a shit what she thinks or does or who she is. Some stupid actress, right? Like, who gives a shit? So I'm not following her every little move, what she thinks about Israel. She's not making any decisions for anybody. Is she an influencer of people? I guess she is. I don't know. You tell me. Like, I don't even know. Like, I couldn't tell you the name of a Usher song, and this guy's playing the Super Bowl, right? I don't know all these things. Like, I'm not 100% aware. And so, and maybe Moshe is, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he thought, maybe he agrees with their positions on Israel. I don't know. We certainly didn't know that he sat down and talked to her, right? Before he came in.
I ain't
So-
afraid of no ghosts.
And I don't think I would give a shit if he did. Because there's no, like, I don't really think we should have like a purity test for who we have on the show. Especially if it's like by like guilt by association. Does anyone disagree with me? You guys are
In
clammed
here?
up.
No. No. I'm sure on Zoom.
Well,
they
we're
disagree.
silent because we don't disagree.
No, I asked. I mean, like,
this one was so far
Well,
removed.
the woke
it's
mob. How many people cared? 2 people.
Well, there
No,
was a
there
big
was a-
disruption. There was a protest at this event, and it
I mean,
made-
about
yes,
us,
that
about
meant during our show.
about him and his association with Blossom.
a handful. They wanted a.
I just want to say to those people with peace and love, like, I am all for the, you know, I support the Gazan struggle for peace, and I support the ceasefire. And I think what Israel is doing is, you know, genocide, and I'm disgusted by the whole thing. And I don't think, at the same time, I don't think you can just have a purity test of who I'm going to have on to talk about stuff based on not just what they believe, but who they talk to. I mean, give me a break. Like, you know, because Moshe, because I had Moshe on our show, is Sam Cedar in trouble because he had me on? Like, what are we doing? So if I knew, and I brought up,
I was
you
gonna
know,
say
by
you
the way, I
brought up
brought
Rogan. Yeah.
I brought up Rogan. I'm not afraid to like say, hey, what's the deal with you talking to this person? I don't know if, is that weird because you disagree? And I'll say, like, look, Moshe kind of was diplomatic about that answer. He said, let's be honest, he was looking to sell books, and I get it. Totally get that. You know, like, sometimes you have to talk to, like, there's plenty of people I'm not, like, don't love that I would sit down and talk to promote my shit because I want people to know about it, and I want, you know, to do good by the people that paid me to do it.
Just so.
So
great.
I don't think you can have, like, I don't think you can be pure. I think it's kind of meaningless because if we just kind of sequester off into what's that?
That's really loud.
Is that me?
It's so loud.
I don't think
yeah,
that was
I
me.
can't
Was
get
that Matt?
That wasn't me.
Me.
That was not me.
Where
It
did
was
that come
That was
from?
definitely not
100%
me.
Vic.
It was
That was not me. Look at my volume.
That was Vic.
Look where my volume is. There's no way.
Anyway.
You're like Peter from the 12 apostles denying. But it's frustrating because it's like I don't think we should have a purity test for our guests. If they're outspokenly like if Brett Gelman, let's bring him up. If he called and said, "I want to come in your show," I'm like, you know what? No, because I don't like the way you talk. I don't like the way you're.
Read my book. Just read my book.
Stop, guys. Can I just talk for a second?
That was an accident.
Big fuck.
I didn't do that one.
Sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
I'll say I don't like the way you've presented your ideas. I think it's upsetting and disrespectful, and frankly, I'm concerned about your mental health, and I don't think you're in a good place to be talking about these issues. So I would say no, thank you. And he has certainly not reached out to ask to be on the show, so I'm not worried about it. I don't think he will. But
he's on a book tour.
We're
right
not
now.
doing it. We're not going down the list and making sure that everybody that comes on our show is purely on the right of every issue. And if that's problematic for you, please let me know what we can do to be better.
Because us as Christians, Catholic boys, we know that we are all sinners and no one is perfect.
No. I mean, we could have Abby Martin on. She's on
lots
the
of
other
calls
side of
for
the
that.
spectrum.
Many
Yeah, I
people
would
want
love to have
come
her on.
We could get her back. I think she moved out of LA though.
She
She's
did.
important.
I mean, she could zoom in.
Yeah.
But again, I didn't know he sat down with Mayim Bialik. If I did, I probably would have brought it up because it would be an interesting thing to talk about. Maybe he has a perspective on that. That would be interesting. But anyways, what can you do? Except ask for peace.
Peace and love, right?
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, peace and love.
Should we talk?
We want to take one final
Yeah,
call.
we got to get some more Zoomers going.
Yeah,
here.
get that going.
It's so many boys today.
Totally.
I know, considering the
Lucas?
genders of.
Lucas, you've been hanging around for a while.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so I got a quick question for Doug. This is from the hit song Tastington.
Uh-huh.
So what's the process, and is there a full version?
You know, I know people were liking that one, and I've been making a longer version that I will probably post on the Patreon.
Oh yeah.
What's this, Doug? What song is
well,
it?
the jingle I made for Tastington, the tasting robot from a month back or so. People liked that one, and you know what I should do is just give the stems out, and people could make their own version of it. Perhaps. What do you think about that, caller?
I think that's a good idea.
We should do a jingle comp on
My
Bandcamp,
problem
too.
is I know how to make a jingle. I know how to make a jingle. I don't know how to make a long.
Like a 3
Just
minute.
loop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, they don't.
No.
I
Well,
know,
how long-
but there's
I mean-
something about it that needs. I'll you know what? I'm gonna get on that. I'll get that.
But they're fairly long. I mean, they're long enough to just look at a They Might Be Giants record that would be like a minute. A song would be like under a minute. Like maybe they're great as they are, and they just there's so many of them that you just have like 40 seconds, 30 seconds,
Yeah,
20
I don't think you need
seconds.
to expand them.
I'll drop it today.
Whoa, shit.
What?
Do you?
Because I have it done, and I go back, I open up Ableton, I tweak it, and I'm like, this ain't perfect yet, and I could do that forever. But if I get a deadline, I'll just,
you
or
need a
maybe by
deadline.
tomorrow. I got some stuff to do today,
But Matt, we should put out a we should put out a jingle comp this
well,
year.
I also I want to put out a jingle compilation because I have a ton.
Yeah,
and I
we
was
gotta
listening
do
to
it.
them. There, I like them.
Pretty damn good.
But
I mean, we should.
There
put
was
that
talk a
on,
while
like,
ago putting
all
out
the
a tape.
streamers.
There was the talk a while ago to putting out a tape where one side is just the short jingles and the back side is like longer dance remixes of them or something.
I actually don't
That
have
sounds
that
too
much a
complicated.
problem with
Let's
that.
just put it out.
Yeah.
Let's get it on the streamers. Get those jingles
Tapes.
out.
Give me a
there.
break. Who's listening to these tapes?
Get them jingles.
People buy the.
I know
We
they
sold
buy
those
it.
They
tapes, didn't
buy
we,
them
Matt?
and they throw them away.
People collect.
buy
I
'em
need
and
some
they
more
put 'em in
stuff
their
for my
closet.
shelf.
Send some tapes to our
I
shelf.
want a physical tape, T.
We can put anything.
We
up
could
there.
do tape.
I'll just make one. I'll just tape it off my.
Oh,
my
Tim,
CD player.
I brought a nice little Mo doll for you in the back here. See that?
I don't see it.
Oh well, that's too bad.
That's
Wesley?
breaking news. I got. Do have 2 more minutes here. I just breaking news that Vic sent.
Oh yeah.
The Three Stooges YouTube channel
Mhm.
has now been uploading full episodes, full films.
HD episodes, and Curly G's like involved, and it's the Three Stooges Plus YouTube channel.
Three Stooges Plus?
yeah, yeah. And it's official Stooges.
It's a
Curly
new
G.
That's a new gender.
It's a new gender.
There's gay, straight, bi, stooge.
Stooge Plus.
How do you? What gender do you identify as? Stooge. It is true. It's not very like masculine or feminine. It's like I am a stooge.
Dum dum.
My
I identify
pronouns
as
are
stooge.
numbskull and dimwit and numbskull.
But listen to this. I watched an episode. I don't think I'd seen this before, but the guys get involved in some kind of insurance scam. Where this guy goes, all you got to do is go to the doctor, tell the doctor one of you is nuts, like a lunatic, and you'll get this insurance payout or something. So they take Curly in to the doctor, and he's on a leash, and he's acting like a dog, right? He's acting like a dog. He's barking and shit. This doctor, instead of writing out the insurance payout, he goes, this man needs to essentially be decapitated. He says he's going to cut Curly's head off, take his brain out or something. So they go fucking skedaddle and get the hell out of there. And they get caught. This doctor's obsessed with cutting Curly's head off. It was pretty heavy.
What the hell does Matt have over there?
Oh man, he's got all kinds of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
we got a gift from Sam a while back. She told us she had etched special mugs.
Are you talking about Sam Hopko?
No, not different Sam.
Oh.
She had etched these custom mugs.
Man,
for
beautiful.
Yeah, I remember seeing those. Didn't we get those a while back?
Look at
No,
that.
they just arrived.
Look at this good horning.
That's awesome.
Isn't that nice?
Look
Dude.
at
They
that.
just arrived.
Let's sip,
today.
everybody.
Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Alicia, for
That's
picking.
so
Oh,
nice.
and Tim says, "I love
Thank
Batman."
you, Sam. I love Batman.
No, that's cute.
Very
Now
nice.
the viewers will know how much coffee,
Oh yeah, I can see.
what our coffee levels are.
And I want to thank Matt
Great.
for getting me 2 new coffee mugs today. I have 2 Gable mugs now. Gable.
Gable is Vic's new guy.
That's another
which
new guy.
I approve of this new guy.
JP's
because-
JP Inc. sent tipped me off to him, and he's a musician, songwriter, artist. I haven't heard much of his music, but his Instagram is amazing. Highly recommend.
We're gonna
looking
have
up
to scroll
Gable.
through the new guy next week.
Yeah, we'll do a Gable section next week.
Because just scrolling
Matt, I
through the
hate
Instagram.
to say it,
is
but
fun.
That's not Gable, is it?
This is Vic's got a new guy. So it's-
Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
yeah, you get
I'm confused by that music
Little
because there's no
Aaron.
lyrics in it.
the I hate to give notes on someone's generous
Oh, no.
contribution to the show, but the vocals are so low.
Oh, it's tough.
You
Well, I
can't
wonder
hear
if they
at
sent
all.
it for us to sing with it.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, you could try that.
Or they could send the.
But I'd prefer it just to be a finished song.
You
that
can
we
top
can
line
use.
it.
I like the vocals.
Maybe
though,
they'll
man.
watch this.
It's really
take
nice.
the note.
And I would
I'm
like
sure
to
they
say,
will.
with peace and love, that I do get the submissions for the fake ads, and sometime like the one we had this week was Dan, our artist, was like, this has already been a thing, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then some of them they're really verbose, that I wish I could. If you send a submission, I can't guarantee we're going to use it. Sometimes we do. But just know that, and sometimes they even send a jingle, and it's like, I feel bad that they make the jingle. But
or like someone will have an idea, and then you take it to town. You like
I
amp
can
it
take
up.
it to town,
Yeah.
but it has to be something that I'm like, this is a
Something
good-
workable.
This is a good one.
Right.
One
All
of them
right,
was
Matt,
Horse
do you wanna-
Quencher, and this guy made
do
this
you
one
wanna,
called Horse Quencher, Tim, where it was like it teaches a horse how to drink water, and he kept DMing me, and I really wanted to use it, but I just couldn't
there's
do
a-
Horse Quencher.
Well, here's what we should do. Can I just tell you what we should do is start collecting all these submissions,
Oh, we could put them,
and then we'll make it a game. We'll have a contest. We'll see. We can vote on which ad should receive the full treatment.
Is-
and
what's
and
the-
you get like 10 seconds to pitch your joke or your concept, and we can
demo derby
support
kind of thing.
some future comedians.
Doug, was the horse thing like related to lead a horse to water? Is it like that what he's playing off of?
It could be.
Could be. You weren't sure.
Matt, do you want to go through what's happening next week?
Oh, yeah. We have the great Neil Hamburger will be guest hosting. And I guess we can just announce Dengue Fever will be performing, which is huge.
Full band in the studio?
Full band in the studio.
Oh.
Six pieces. And just, pretty much confirmed, Dr. Demento.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're working on
And I hate to say it, I'm going to, looks like I'll be open that
You'll be
afternoon.
available just in case
On
they bail
Thursday,
at the
right?
last
We
second.
love to say it. We love to say
Oh,
it.
Thursday, I'm going to be waiting to be picked up to go to the airport for my trip to Dublin, the second half of my acting experience this spring. or
I
this-
mean, I
whatever
think
this-
the cinema
that
heads would
seems like
love
maybe
to.
I should just stay away and watch the show.
Maybe, but I mean, the heads would love to see you and Dr. Sand reunited.
Oh, yeah.
So many
There's one other thing I was going to bring up, and
Matt,
it's,
while you think I can ask Matt a question, do we need to wear masks next week?
Masks?
What with the dengue fever?
easy. Wide shot, please.
I need to have a slap on a hotkey right here. I'm going to bring in my extra
We should
sampler
do
for
that.
like anytime I need. Okay, wait. Here we go.
Can't get it.
Wait, I'm gonna slap you. Ow! Go the other way. Yeah.
Ow.
Such a delay.
A little bit delay. All right. I'll put a blog up this weekend. Vic, I wanted to get your thoughts on the Billy Joel song.
I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to
What?
it yet.
Did you see that
I
Fox
seriously
News
haven't.
put the fake song on?
I did.
That was
The one that
great.
Sharpling did. Yeah, from that show. I didn't listen
What?
to it yet. I don't know.
understand why you wouldn't listen to that.
I don't know. I'm not like I don't know. I just want to give it a little time to sit. I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
wants to see the comments come in before
No, I
he's
wanna
going to
s-
judge it based
I
on
don't
what
know.
other people think.
Yeah, I just haven't had an interest in it yet. I don't know. I don't know. That's mean
Well,
to
I
say,
loved
I
it.
guess. But yeah, you loved it. All right. Is it
Oh, how
Matt?
about recommendations?
Matt? What do you think of it?
New Billy Joel song.
Really? That's the reco. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Well,
What is
no,
it?
I don't know.
Turn on the lights. Turn off the. What is it called again?
Turn the lights on.
Turn the lights back on.
I thought it was one of his stronger songs. It's maybe one of the most like intimate, vulnerable, like kind of sad, real songs I've ever heard from him.
Wow.
Like it feels like we're getting the real Billy.
It must have had a brewing for like 30 years. First song.
Yeah, it's like very dark. Like the line of like, is it too late to turn the light? Like, is it too late for me to turn the lights back on now? Like he's wasted time. And he wants to find love. He wants to be loved. And it's like, maybe it's too late, but I'm here. Pretty heavy. I thought he did great at the Grammys too.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Of course.
Is he a single guy now?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
he's gonna be
But he might be feeling some distance
Is
from
he
his
still married to
lover.
Brinkley?
No.
That's
I gotta
been
go.
done
I
a
got
while.
something to do, and the show's over.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna recommend this new Yola Tango song called Fallout. It's
Brand new song?
Well, I heard it on the radio recently, and I was like, "What is this?" It sounded like Sonic Youth to bring that back, and I was like, "This is really cool." And they're going back to their like noisier, like earlier days. It's cool.
Cool.
I think it's from last year.
Vic, anything?
I think I've been really enjoying this guy Donald Byrd. He's like a jazz cat from the
course,
50s
Donald
and
Byrd.
60s. Yeah, and he hooked up in the mid 70s with his former students, like jazz students, who also like the one guy worked with
Jazz students?
Jackson 5 and like all these like cool like Motown. He's part of the corporation, but then they started producing like did like 5 or 6 of his albums, and they're just really cool, and they're just like sound awesome, and they're like jazz funk kind of stuff.
They're a little funky.
Yeah, highly recommend them. Give them a shot.
And Matt, anything?
Got an old one that it's a podcast recommendation called Ear Hustle. It's very interesting. It's people actually in jail, like in prison.
Oh.
It's from up in like NPR or something up in San Francisco.
Oh, I'll have one that's the Frontlines 2-hour 2.5 hour like Democracy in Peril or whatever. It's like their whole big documentary about January 6th and the trial, all the trial. It really helps you because all these trials are coming up and it's like confusing, but it's fantastic. It's it's watch it just for the great photography of Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani talking, and they use the best lips and teeth. The best lips and teeth photography of Giuliani you'll ever see. But it's very well done, and it really reminds you of how insane that was and how insane he is. They go through that whole phone call where he's yelling at the guy in Atlanta in Georgia about the votes, and the whole day where he's like not doing anything. It's very well put together. And Vic, if Sir Anthony comes on again to sell his merch, he's paying.
Okay,
We're not no more free airtime for Sir Anthony.
That was just part of the music video.
I don't know. I felt uncomfortable about that.
I want to be ninja.
Bye, everybody. I'll see you when I see you.
Ninja. I want to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard. I think I could go far.
I love furniture and cutlery and art and all that kind of stuff. I like all those things. But I've never collected any of it because I'm always bounding around from home to home or from tour to tour.
Let me see that smile on your face. Is everybody happy? You survived another day. Is everybody happy, 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 happy? Good times are coming your way.
Hi, you folks, and thanks for joining me.
Oh, yeah. You're so style slide. Heidecker drive.
Eat that happy pizza.
Hang on, it's gonna be a wild ride. It's Tim, Doug, and Vic. Getting their keys. Headed to the metal, flying high. Real time. Yes, they've arrived. Since I was live. That's right. Take a lead right now.
There's a hair on his toes.
It's off the South Line. I take a drive. Hang on, it's gonna be a wild ride. It's Tim, Doug, and Vic.
L-A-T-E-R.
Getting their key. Headed to the metal line high. Real time. Yes, they've arrived.
L-A-T-E-R.
It's off the South Line.
Who's smoking here?
Hey!